Hey there, Workforce. Chris here with Work2Game, and I am actually a little bit overwhelmed. One of the things that I was told when I first got into this hobby is that for every box of things you have assembled, you should have one box of things still in boxes. Well, the problem with that is as you get more things assembled, you have to keep buying at this exponential, this doubling rate. And that's a joke, but it's actually pretty close to what happens. You go to buy one thing, you end up buying two. And so what I've kind of done, if you guys have been watching any of my other stuff over on Twitch or here on the channel, is I've actually gone through and I've culled the number of video games I'm playing, and then I'm actually doing a very similar thing in 40K. And so my goal is to build my entire Chaos list as it stands the way I want to play it today, so that I can play the whole thing with models I own that are built. So that is my goal, and I am breaking that down to do things in order. And so that list is a very simple theme. It is led by Chaos Lords because khorne is underwhelming. It is a whole bunch of Mauler Fiends, 3 Mauler Fiends back there tearing things up. And then I'm somewhere between Bikers, which I own, many of which are unassembled, but not all, and Spawn, which I have almost entirely all assembled. So either way, my fast attack slot is covered. I'm not sure the elites that I want to bring. I proxied some Terminators because I don't own any, but I brought some Hellbrutes. I don't know which one makes sense. I'd kind of be okay without it because the troop choice I want to bring is actually an elite. I want to bring khorne bezerkers, and I want to bring a lot of them. As many as I can, because this edition they are so much fun. The only underwhelming thing is when they get shot before they get there, but you can beat that by just hordes of them running up the table. And so they run in groups of 20 at the max, and I would never really bring more than 3 squads. And so I had the opportunity to pick up a few more boxes than I might have otherwise, and so I actually have 1 box, 2 box, there's 12 in a box. So if you wanted to bring 60, you would need not 3 boxes, not 4 boxes, but 5 boxes of khorne bezerkers. One of these has been opened because I have pulled 12 of them out and cut them off of sprue and mounted the legs and the torsos to bases because I wanted to bring them to a game, and that was enough for the guy that I was playing with. But I want to start playing at my store with strangers, and to do that, heavy amounts of proxying is highly discouraged. And so the fact that I want to get into my khorne list in full force means that we need to put together this. So one of my goals this week is to see how many of these I can put together, and I will be sharing that update with you guys next week. I am actually going out of town on business this week, the second half, and I happen to be ending up close to my brother's house. So I'll be spending the weekend with him because I have more work out in that area on Monday, and so that actually kind of saves me the trip, gives me a chance to visit with him, and we're going to be playing some games. But we're also going to be building because he got a brand new Cult of Speed box for his orcs that he picked up. And so we're going to be putting together some of those things and enjoying that hobby time together. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. That's my plan. The goal would be to get the khorne list all the way together and then start focusing on priming it and painting it. Some of the stuff is already painted. Some of it is primed. But not all of it. So I want to get a whole list because I don't really have a list that I like to play that is fully assembled, primed, and painted. And that would be a dream because my brother Adam, who started the game after me when we came back, we played as teenagers, but when we came back as adults, he's played after me, and he actually plays a fully painted army, and I'm incredibly jealous. So that is my goal for this week, is to see how much of a dent I can make in 60 berserkers. I think that it would be quite a bit. I think that I can put together a whole lot, and the goal here would be to get those painted and then start to show my case solution, because I've got some cases that I'm kind of excited about. They require a little bit of handiwork from me, but I think the finished product is going to be really cool and really awesome when you show up and you're like, oh, this is my army. So that is something I look forward to sharing with you guys. So let me know what you guys' goal is. This is kind of a good time of year. Your New Year's resolutions have probably started to either struggle or become habits. So I just wanted to give a refresher. Maybe there's something that you guys guys got over Christmas. I didn't buy all of these at once. They've just kind of, it's been something that's happened. You'll notice 3 are still in plastic. Those I got recently. And so the goal here is to actually get those assembled, and I'd love to know what you guys are working on. This has been Chris with Work to Game. This week is more of just a hobby update, and we'll be back to talking about other things hopefully as soon as this is actually done, because I want to talk about painting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Hey Chris, I really like what you do on this channel, and I want to say thanks. How can I do that?
You know, you could try being a patron.
Oh, okay. So tell me more about it.
Well, I think you'd have to click on the link to take you to our Patreon page and see if you want to support it. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to support just me. Okay. You're going to have to support both of us.
So this is kind of like a win-win. So if they support you, they support me, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Do we have like cool, fun rewards? Like, is there anything I get?
They do, and we're constantly looking for ways to change that. So if you support Team Brian, Team Chris, just Team Work to Game, click on that link.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about the rewards too, whether you like them or if we could do something a little bit different.
And by the way, thanks for watching this video.
We really appreciate it.
We'll see you next time.
Take care.